Breaking news, Nigerians. Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, has blamed the insistent occurrences of kidnappings and abductions in Abuja on inadequate equipment and operational vehicles for security operatives. Now, the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, made this known recently. You can recall the Senate had made plans to summon Nyesom Wike to come explain and tell them his plans on how to curb this issue of insecurity kidnappings in Abuja. The former Rivers State governor made this known during a media chat with journalists in Abuja. And he did, however, assure the people that the security concerns would be handled shortly after President Bola Tinubu's approved emergency procedure. He explained that the sanction was for the purchase of digital tracking tools and operating vehicles to help stop kidnappers in their tracks. According to him, no facilities are provided for vehicles for security agencies. That is why they are not able to track criminals. That is why they are not able to do anything. So, Wike have made it known that the Nigerian security agencies need special equipment to be able to reduce the level of crime, particularly those who will help them to track specific location of phone users. He said that the FCT administration had identified which security agencies needed, what each security agencies needed, and would be provided through the emergency procurement. And at this point, vehicles would be given to those places where they are mountainous. Unfortunately, there are no vehicles, there are no motorcycles, but I was assured that that would be provided. So Wike, who stated that security required more than just equipment, more than just one equipment, also mentioned the importance of motivation for staffs. He believes this will address for security operations to be successful. He stated that the FCTA would form a joint task force with a full command and control structure and the necessary equipment to respond to security emergencies. And once it is set up, then they are good to go. Well, my country people, Nyesom Wike made this statement after it was released that he would be summoned by the Senate to give account on their progress in making sure they curb the insecurity and the kidnappings in Abuja. You see, the Tinubu-led Nigerian government has really failed, especially in the area of tackling insecurity. They have really failed. But yet, the president has reiterated his efforts in making sure he secures this nation, telling Nigerians not to lose hope. But for how long? People are being kidnapped on a daily basis. People are being killed on a daily basis. Yet, they would tell Nigerians to be patient. For how long? We believe more actions than words would put an end to this thing. Imagine Nyesom Wike saying that the Nigerian security operatives don't have enough equipment to track criminals. But yet, we see how they go around fishing out agitators, those that are agitating, the IPOB members and all of that. So how come they got to track those people when they don't have equipment to track criminals? It is such a shame. Oh. It is such a shame. Nyesom Wike is not far from the truth, but it is a pity that we are in a state whereby our security agencies cannot track ordinary phone location. That is very terrible. But Nyesom Wike also complained of funds that the security agencies lack funds to purchase this equipment. But we know we have money in this country. Yet, the Senate budget is over, is almost half a trillion. We look at what they spent last year on buying SUVs. The House of Assembly members, I beg your pardon, the House of Representative members, the senators, look at the huge amount of money they spent buying SUVs for themselves. Look at the amount of money that was budgeted to build the vice president's house. But there is no money to get equipment for the security agencies. This matter no really balance, my country people. E no really balance. Sometimes I dey shame for this government because they go just open mouth dey talk, wow, all the money they have recovered from people that have stolen Abacha's loot and all of that. Is that not enough to be channeled into the security agencies to help them purchase funds? We know that our Nigerian security agencies lack equipment to do proper tracking, but yet money are being spent on a daily basis for things that does not even have value. You see what the senators, the National Assembly members are getting, but yet the security agencies that needs equipment are lacking behind. I guess the government of this the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are now gearing up because this insecurity, this kidnapping has gotten to Abuja. So they don't want this to get closer to them because soon it will get to the heart of Abuja, the FCT. Maybe one day we'll hear that they've been an attempted kidnapping in the Aso Rock. Anything can happen. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? This is a very shameful statement. It is the most shameful statement I've ever heard since Buhari left office. I think we are doomed, honestly. What a nation. Nigerian politicians are the problem of Nigeria. These equipment on their files must have been budgeted and supplied and paid. But the reality is it is not available. So what is the point of allocating a large sum of money to state governors in the name of security votes, while insecurity is the order of the day? They divert that funds to procure equipment and motivate security agencies to end insecurity in Nigeria. And here we have Remi Tinubu telling Nigerians to pray. Can you imagine? Nigerians and their politicians, they deserve each other. But they spent billions to buy weapons. So how come we are not seeing these weapons? Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. I never expected Nyesom Wike to give this kind of excuse, but at some point that is the truth. Our Nigerian security operatives are really lacking behind in terms of necessary equipment to track criminals. I'm dropping here guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.